Hello everyone, and welcome to the Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. We want to take a step back from all the campaign brouhaha and inform our regular viewers as well as newcomers to RealCatholicTV.com what this Vortex is all about. The Vortex must be seen in the larger context of what RealCatholicTV.com is all about. This internet TV station is dedicated to presenting the truth of the Catholic faith and presenting that truth in many different ways. So we have programs debuting in coming months that teach directly, inspire, explain, comfort, etc. RealCatholicTV.com is dedicated to helping people learn exactly what the Church teaches and then making it possible for people to share their knowledge with others. That's why we have an array of emailing and embedding features available to you. You might think that some program on RealCatholicTV.com, whether it's the Vortex or news or some other program, says something just perfectly and you want to share that with others. Well, you can. But we don't want you to think this is just a catechism online. The Catholic Church was established by Jesus Christ, personally. As such, whatever it teaches officially is guaranteed by Christ himself to be truth. This truth must penetrate whenever and wherever needs be. Turning attention now specifically to this daily feature, the Vortex, we're focused throughout the election cycle on bringing Catholic truth to the campaign season. This is not some brash attempt to interfere with what some consider to be an almost sacred line between church and state, a principle as it is currently understood and acted on that has nothing to do with the U.S. Constitution. Likewise, this is not an attempt to shill for the candidacy of John McCain. People are free to vote for him or vote for other pro-life candidates or write someone in or not vote at all. But what this daily feature does endorse is the wholesale abandonment of Catholics voting for Barack Obama. We advocate that position for one main reason. The man is adamant and entrenched in his support for abortion on demand up to any point in the pregnancy and has supported legislation allowing for babies who survive abortion to simply die without any medical care whatsoever. He's made overt efforts, continues to make outlandish efforts to court and capture the Catholic vote. In this singular action, he has exposed himself as deceitful, duplicitous, and worse. He sanctions the wholesale murder of millions of innocent children. Think about that for one moment. Millions of innocent children. He supports the status quo with regard to abortion. Moreover, if elected, he has already promised, standing before a Planned Parenthood conference last year, that the first action he wants to do as President of the United States is to sign the Freedom of Choice Act, a radical piece of federal legislation that would overturn every pro-life law that has been enacted by individual states during the past 30 years. Barack Obama is in the pocket of the abortion industry so deep that he has lost himself. And he is trying to make others lose their way, Catholics in particular, all so he can be president. Now, to be fair, Senator John McCain has some problematic stands with regard to squaring Catholic teaching with his own positions. Embryonic stem cell research comes to mind immediately. But a Catholic with a properly informed conscience simply cannot vote for Barack Obama, despite his heretical shock troops like Nancy Pelosi and Joe Biden and Ted Kennedy and dozens of others, so-called pro-abortion politicians shilling for him. They are wrong, and what they advocate is evil in its most pure sense, the slaughter, dismembering, and selling of parts of unborn babies. This is monstrous, and no Catholic can support this without giving serious pause to what they will say to their master, Jesus Christ, when they meet him at the moment of death. No matter what else Barack Obama supports, claims to support, position he postures, legislation he proposes, it accounts for nothing in the face of the barbaric and monstrous cruelty this man advocates and seeks to expand. Catholic teaching forbids Catholic politicians from voting for abortion in any way. Yet Obama continues to press the flesh with Catholics and attempts to cover up his unbridled, passionate support of abortion with platitudes for peace and health care and elimination of poverty. All good in their own right, but none of those issues matters a hoot if you meet the abortionist first. Barack Obama's platform is a murderous cry for the annihilation of over 1 million of our fellow citizens a year, all in the name of a false and immoral right. And he, through his turncoat Catholic cohorts, seeks to obscure this fact. RealCatholicTV.com will do everything in our power to shine the light on this smiling baby killer every chance we get until this election is decided. That's the purpose of this vortex until the day after election. And we will continue to appeal to the conscience of every Catholic to ensure this man never sees the Oval Office except on a tour. This has nothing to do with supporting McCain. In our two-party system, this is simply how the game works. When two major candidates square off, whichever one loses ensures the victory of the other. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, that's how it is. With regard to a McCain victory, we do not advocate a vote for the lesser of two evils, but a vote for the lessening of evil overall. 50 million dead babies and counting. Catholics must do whatever they can to stop this killing. Right now, in this time and place, our vote is what we can do most immediately. In no way can this country afford to let Obama win. If that means McCain wins, then McCain wins. This is the goal of the Daily Vortex until the election has passed. We ask you to share the Vortex with as many people as you can by emailing the daily commentaries and embedding them on websites and blogs whenever you can. We wish Senator Obama no personal harm. I hope he converts. I pray for his conversion. I hope he makes it to heaven, like I hope everyone makes it to heaven. Satan is the real enemy. He always has been, not Obama. But as long as Obama participates in and advances the work of Satan, then he chooses to align himself with evil, and we will fight him every step of the way. God bless our great country, and may the Almighty keep her great in these perilous times. I'm Michael Voris.